Hey guys, welcome back to my second YouTube video. I'm so sorry that it's been so long in between videos. I don't really have any reasons as to why, only other than it takes a hell of a lot more time to create a YouTube video than you guys think. And to be honest, I haven't really been that motivated with YouTube. I spend a lot of time on Instagram and I do find that a little bit more into my field than YouTube. But anyway, I'm here to give it another go and create another video for you guys. So sit back, relax and enjoy. Today I'm going to be doing a really quick short video showing you guys how I cover my under eye circles. So I've already got my eye makeup done. It's just a light, soft copper eyeshadow with a smudged liner. I used the new Australia's Cosmetics eyeshadow palette, Neutralize, which is absolutely beautiful. And then I am wearing Flirty Lashes AU in the style Anna. And they're just these really beautiful, soft, really super wispy lashes, which I absolutely love. I do use these a lot for my brides because I just think they're just beautiful. Anyway, enough about that. We're gonna get on with the video. I'm going to try and talk through this video. I don't know how I'm going to go with the editing side of things. I am not a pro at this editing by any means. So anyway, sit back, relax and enjoy. So firstly, I start off with just priming my face like I do every other makeup application. I'm going to be using two primers today. I'm going to be using just the MAC Strobe Cream and Bayella Pore Perfecting Primer. This is one of my favorite primers. I love it. So this is just the MAC Strobe Cream. And it has a bit of an iridescence to it, so it does put a nice glow on the skin. It starts off with a nice healthy base. I'm not really going to be getting into the contouring side on this video. I'm just here purely to show you how I cover my eyes because I don't want to keep this video going for too long. Short and sweet is the key to it, I think. So now I'm going in with this Bayella primer. So now I'm going to go straight in with the foundation, and my foundation of choice today is MAC Studio Fix in NC40. So I'm going to go on and just pop this over my whole face. And I'm just going to finish blending that with a damp beauty blender. So with this application technique that I use under my eyes, it is a fair few coats of foundations and concealers. But because we are using the damp beauty blender, what it does is it molds everything together to form one layer. So people think, oh my gosh, it's so heavy, it's so thick. Well, it's not. As long as it's applied correctly, it does not look heavy at all. Get in with a smaller one, just I don't know how people work on camera with their hair out. I'm just gonna tie my hair up because I can't. Okay, getting straight into it. I'm just gonna check that I'm blended everywhere. No scary marks. Happens to the best of us sometimes. Okay, so I'm going straight in with the goodies. I am using Tarte Cosmetics Shape Tape Concealers. These have just changed my whole love and appreciation for makeup. These concealers are absolutely amazing. As well as these ones, I still do love MAC, the thick ones, the MAC Pro Longwear Concealers. And I do love LA Girl concealers, but I love that these are matte and they dry and form no creasing on the skin, so they are really beautiful. So I'm using today the shade Medium and Light Sand. So firstly, I'm going to apply the medium under my eye. And we're just going to repeat on the other side. Just going to pop a bit here. And a bit down my nose because I can't help myself. Okay, and then we're going to go in with the lighter shade. And we're going to pop that over the top, but just on the inside. I'm not going across the whole eye. I'm just using this on the inside. Like so. Okay, so then what I like to do is I like to let it dry for a few minutes. So normally when I'm doing my full foundation routine, I would then be doing all my contoured zones. But because I'm not really contouring today, I'm just gonna let that sit for a little bit under my eyes, and I'll just pop this in. So I'd even say like maybe about 4 or 5 minutes to let that dry. And what I feel it does is it just sets onto your skin and it just becomes a lot more thicker, if that makes sense. So we haven't applied any more, but the coverage just stays nice and strong. So I'm just gonna start off by slowly blending in the bottom. You can see how heavy this coverage is, like this concealer is just the best thing ever. I haven't heard too many great things about their foundation, which is a shame. I haven't tried it for myself yet, but but the concealer is just the best. I think it's probably one of the world's best-selling concealers, and I can see why, because it's amazing. I'm just gonna go in with my smaller beauty blender. And you can see it's knocked out all of the darkness. I didn't go in with orange concealer. I didn't layer it. I think the least we can layer, the better. In general, really. I don't really ever do that orange concealing trick for myself, and I personally think I've got one of the darkest circles in the world. So if you can cover mine like this, I'm pretty sure we can cover anyone's. So just making sure it's all blended. With the same damp beauty blender, I'm going to go in with MAC Cosmetics Studio Fix Powder in C3. And I'm going to really douse the sponge in it. And we're going to dry bake underneath. Before, I used to use the sponges for setting my concealers. I used to use brushes, and I find this gives your skin a much smoother application. Pop a bit on the chin, and look at the difference. Can you see it? Or is it just me? Okay, we're gonna go and repeat the other side. And then I'm going to get a bit of Australis Cosmetics New Loose Banana Powder. We're going to do a little bit of light baking over the top. So the yellow diffuses the darkness and brightens any area up. So hence why yellow works really good under the eye area. And we're just gonna let that sit on there for a little bit, and I'm just gonna set the rest of my foundation with MAC Studio Fix powder in NC42. So it's like I'm doing a little bit of contouring with the powder. Can't stay away from it entirely. Now I'm just going to dust that off. Now with a smaller brush, I'm going to dip it into a little bit of the C3 powder and a little bit of MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Light. And we're just going to use these to dust away the banana powder. Perfect. I'm going to go again, Studio Fix, Skin Finish. I'm pretty sure I make the funniest faces when I do makeup. It's a bit different when everyone else is watching me too. To be a bit more conscious. Okay, and now I am just going to, with the same fluffy brush that I used, the NC42, I'm just going to blend it all, wash it over my whole face so there's no harsh sort of lines around my eyes where we use the lighter tones. With that same brush, I'm going to get a little bit of bronzer and apply some bronzer to my cheeks. And then I just like to put a little bit of MAC Cosmetics Soft and Gentle, just lightly for a little bit of a glow. Just pop it down there just because. Pop a bit of mascara under here. This, so far, at the minute, is my all-time favourite mascara. Just thought I'd better add that in there because I really do love it. Australis have also brought out a new Girl Boss shade in the shade Harmony. And I'm pretty close to saying that it has taken over my love for Empower. I still love them both, but this has a little bit of a pinky hue. And I think it's so pretty. And there you have it, guys. That is how I cover my under eye circles. I just wanted this to be really quick. I just wanted it to be straight to the point. It is a little bit more natural, a little bit less editing. But anyway, I hope you found it enjoyable and you got the information that you needed. And don't be scared to give it a try for yourself. See you later, guys.